The interesting thing, if an Austin Watkins or, a Diabate are going to be part of the 53-man roster, pay attention to what's going on in special teams. Kevin Stefanski today was asked about the importance of special teams, especially relative to the guys on, the last few spots of that 53-man roster.
Yeah, it's huge. I think those are the type of things, not just for Austin, but for all of our players, Mary Kay, as you start to talk about, 53 and then game day rosters, the more you can do, and specifically the more you can do on special teams, really does have a huge impact on that for all of our players.
With the cut down being so close, these practices and this last preseason game, how important are they for you guys to see some of the guys that are on the fringe looking for that roster spot to make that decision?
Yeah, Cam, I think it's like we've talked about, the evaluation is global. It takes everything into account, and certainly today's practice is a big part of that. The games are always a big part of it, but this evaluation goes all the way back to April as well, from the second we got our guys in the building to all the things we've been doing throughout the spring and summer.
And again, Corey, pay attention to special teams against Kansas City. If you see Kunasek in, if you see Adams in, if you see Austin Watkins, even covering punts, they're looking for a reason to put him on the 53. That's what he is saying. You got to be able to do something on game day if you're 51, 52, 53.
Yeah, absolutely. And right now, I think that might be where Austin Watkins kind of sits. His special teams workload upticked a little bit this week to where it had been the first 2 weeks. So maybe they are saying, hey, if you can go out here and show you can put some special teams on tape, that's really going to help your case. Obviously, it will. We'll see if that number kind of matches where it was last week in terms of special teams. But Jordan Kunasek, they kind of know his body of work at special teams. What's really funny, though, is he was active last week against the Eagles and played exclusively special teams with no linebacker play. So I think that kind of tells me they've kind of seen enough out of him at linebacker to know, this guy's probably not a 53-man linebacker. But again, he was on the practice squad last year, and he got those game day elevations to play special teams. And then when injuries started piling up, he did get signed to the active roster to play some linebackers. So I think he's in a good position to still probably have that role. And I'd be interested to see if that's kind of what they think Matthew Adams might be able to do. If they cut him, is he going to get signed somewhere else as a special teams ace, or can we put him on the practice squad and give him game day elevations if they really feel like they want to keep Mohamed Diabate on the 53-man roster?